start. I desire to congratulate the organizers and the workers of this institution on the success which they have achieved in various fields of activity. We in India need social service on a very large scale and in the widest sense of the term. There is no lack of problems, no lack of work, and what is really needed is a body of social workers who will devote themselves in a spirit of service. It is a matter of congratulation that this institution has been doing this kind of work for more than a quarter of a century. Next, when I was asked to become associated with this function, I accepted the honor with great pleasure because I saw in it the possibilities of much greater things to come in the future. Now that we have got our independence, there is a general tendency to throw on the responsibility for all kinds of work on the government. Sometimes even such things which could have been done by non-official organizations are sought to be thrown on the shoulders of the government. I think non-official organizations, especially those which are run purely on lines of social service, will have a place in every country, particularly in this country where there is no so much to be done. Next, we have large number of problems. Education and the health of the people need urgent attention. The uplift of the weaker sections, the so-called untouchables, and the problems of what are known as tribal people are equally important. In these and many other problems, we see evidence of the work that needs to be done. The successful achievement of even a part of the work requires a large number of sincere and devoted workers. Next, politics has its own rewards. If nothing else, it gives a certain amount of newspapers headlines. Social work of this type also has its reward, but it is of different kind. That reward is the satisfaction which the worker gets by the work he does. To my mind, that is the highest reward that can be given. One feels he has done a good piece of work and done well. It is in that spirit that service has to be rendered in these institutions, and I am glad that in this institution there are a number of workers who are devoting themselves to the work in that spirit. Next, I remember to have read somewhere that you have no paid servants here and most of your work is done by honorary workers. That is as it should be. Of course, there are certain classes of people who have to be paid, but the spirit of service has to be supplied by honorary workers who would regard it as their own work. We sometimes think that honorary work is work which may or may not be done. I think that is a completely wrong idea. Honorary work is undertaken by ourselves and there is no outside agency which compels us to do that work. Next, dear sirs, we received your letter of 10th October and glad to inform you that our site engineers have inspected your building and have submitted their survey report to us. They have made a thorough check of the main building. The survey was done as per the building regulations of the Municipal Corporation of Hyderabad. Next, in this connection, we would like to bring to your notice that a major portion of the building, as reported by our engineers, is very badly in need of immediate repairs and some of the columns and walls are found to be weak. In order to make them strong, it is very necessary that repairs should be taken up without any further delay to avoid the building falling down. Next, at this juncture, I would like to mention that minor repairs and replacement of columns and walls will not cost much but are necessary. I advise you to complete the works before rainy season. Otherwise, the cost of cement and steel will go up next month due to heavy demand. I hope you will act on the points raised by me and advise us quickly. A line in reply will be appreciated. Thank you, yours faithfully. Stop.